Good morning. Welcome to the Highway Maniac channel. I'm your host, Ameri West. Today we're going to be visiting the unique destination of the Lake Houston Wilderness Park on the northern side of Lake Houston. The Lake Houston Wilderness Park encompasses 4,786.6 acres of wooded parkland that's located approximately 30 miles north of downtown Houston off Highway 59 near the town of New Caney. The park's entrance is located at 25840 FM 1485 in New Caney. It can be reached from US 59 north and then heading east on FM 1485 for 3 miles. This is the largest park the City of Houston operates, and with $6 million of recent upgrades to the roads, buildings, and preservation areas, the park has been turned into a diamond that's content to remain in the rough. Lake Houston Wilderness Park is the only park in the Houston Park and Recreational Department system where overnight camping is available. There are cabins, walk-in campsites available for nightly rental, with activities including hiking and biking on 20 miles of hike and bike trails, along with kayaking on tree-lined creeks and horseback riding on 13 miles of equestrian trails. You have to bring your own bikes and watercraft and horses. The longest trek is about 7.6 miles, called the Ameri Trail, which at its southern terminus promises a mysterious yet intriguing swamp overlook. There are several spots on the two rivers where you can swim in shallow waters and sunbathe on some very small sandy beaches. The park is a wilderness park and is heavily forested, so visitors need to be aware that wildlife in the park includes several species of snakes and other wild animals. Please remember that conditions on natural waterways change without warning, so keep safety in mind as you paddle and swim in the creeks. Lake Houston Wilderness Park is not currently an access point for boating on Lake Houston. The park takes advantage of the woods along the creeks and rivers that empty into the lake, but does not front onto the lake. Canoes can navigate Peach and Caney creeks, although there may be low points that require portage. The Lake Houston Wilderness Park Center is a fun and educational place for young and old alike. It is open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday. The center opened its doors on November 9, 2007 through the generosity of George Mitchell. It offers displays of forest and wetland habitats, amphibians and reptiles and invertebrates, and a mural depicting the life cycle of butterflies. This is the only City of Houston park to allow overnight camping, with prices ranging from $7 for basic campsites all the way to $250 for the Grand Lazy Creek Lodge that holds up to 26 people. Designed to be a popular option for corporate retreats and family reunions. These newly designed and built cabins aren't just any cabins. They were designed by a local architectural firm, MC2, showing off the impressive views of the man-made lake to the creature comforts of the modern home. From screened-in front porches with rocking chairs for enjoying the quiet evening outside to microwaves, refrigerators, and air conditioning inside. Right down to leather couches and leather chairs to expand your enjoyment of the tranquil sounds of nature as you relax. Some of the park amenities include 6 lakeside cabins with accommodations for up to 6, a few lakeside A-frames and screened-in shelters. You got ground campsites for as many as 50, walk-in campsites for up to 8 campers, backpacking campsites for as many as 8 campers, and the Pine Grove Dining Hall is available for rental during the hours of 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. For those not staying overnight, Lake Houston Wilderness Park charges a daily $3 admission fee, which covers everything from access to its mountain biking trails to the regular lineup of classes offered through its nature center. Saturday and Sundays offer a wide range of different events to help any inexperienced outdoorsman with information on the unique creatures found in the area and how they help the ecosystem. On Sunday, there's a weekly staple of a free guided nature hike that starts at 8 a.m. sharp. And tours sharp and takes guests through a highlight reel of shorts showing off the best trails in the park and giving an overview of the wildlife found in the area. The climate varies from an average January low temperature of 46 degrees to an average July high of 93 degrees. Average rainfall is 42.6 inches. And don't forget to check the weather forecast if you plan to camp or enjoy water sports. And keep in mind that parts of this park are in the floodplain. Mosquitoes are part of the forest environment, so for your own comfort and protection, remember to use mosquito repellent. A little of the history of the park: the state of Texas purchased 4,584 acres from Champion Paper Company back in 1981, and in addition, 202 acres from the San Jacinto Girl Scout Council in 1990. Home to the Perch Creek Girl Scout Camp since the 1950s, this second section came complete with campsites, lodges, and an equestrian area. The camp facilities were updated by the state as the basis for the Lake Houston State Park. The park was opened by the state for day use in 1992, and overnight camping was instituted in 1995. In August of 2006, the park was transformed to the Houston Parks and Recreational Department. On August 25, 2006, Lake Houston Wilderness Park became Houston's newest park property. And in 2015, a one-lane bridge was built over Perch Creek to improve access to the remote areas of the park. There is parking down in the park near the Peach Creek Bridge, along with restrooms. There is also a playground by the Nature Center and small cookout stations with limited picnic tables for the occasional family picnic. So while we were traveling through this park, we saw a raccoon by the bridge and a rabbit ran across the road on our way down to the pond. We traveled all the way to the power lines when we noticed a herd of deer grazing in the grass. Unfortunately, we'd run out of battery pack and didn't get them on tape. On our way out, we stopped by a tree that had natural lemons growing all over it as well. If you live in the Houston area and want a place of serene calmness, this is the place. We traveled for over an hour without traveling on the same road and had an amazing time. We hope you've enjoyed this unique destination. We hope you'll continue watching The Highway Maniac. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell